Like bring us end, I guess. I'm good, right? What? I ain't even got anything to say about that, man. What can I say? What can I say to defend that? My fault. I guess I didn't know I wasn't in the circle. Like, what the fuck, man? It's a bullshit. Oh yeah, I swapped Astra and Caesar because I realized I was doing way too much damage. And I remember in the story mode, you have to there's like these soldiers that pop up. They probably get performance points, but my ass was not making it to that part in the fight because of how much damage I was doing with Astra. So I put Caesar on. By the way, if you're wondering why you don't see Seed anywhere, or like, yo, where's the Santa Seed video? Where's the M6 Seed video? I'm not pulling for Seed. Look, I'm sorry, right? You know, like, shout outs to Seed fans, you know, Foot Fetish Nation. I'm gonna call y'all that, Foot Nation. But yeah, I don't enjoy Seed's gameplay. I tried it out a little yesterday. You know the Bang Boo mech event? I hated that event. Well, I have to lock in for that. Yeah, I hated the Bang Boo mech event. So, and see, like, some of her gameplay reminds me of it a lot. It just doesn't feel good. And I'm gonna directly compare it to Anomalies with Disorder teams. The Disorder teams, apart from like maybe Burnice nowadays, like there's not a single Disorder team I think that I go, damn, this feels like ass to play. Like as a stretch, I guess you could say Alice and Yanagi. I know some people don't like it. I don't mind it, but like double attack, it just doesn't work the same. Like, yeah, Seed will do damage with, I don't know, S.Anby. Like, Seed and S.Anby together, they'll do damage, but it doesn't feel like it flows well together, if you get what I'm saying. Like, yeah, that's my take on Seed. I just don't like Seed. I'll happily wait for the Ambi buffs and Orphe. Oh yeah, speaking about Orphe as well, I'm probably not M6ing Orphe either. Mindscapes, we can see them in game in the story mode. They don't look the craziest or anything, it's just damage. And you know, I don't really care about damage on an agent that's not really a DPS for me. Yeah, I get it. She's an off-field attacker, but she's not like your main focus of damage. So I was hoping her Mindscapes are more support-orientated, but you know, they just gave her full damage Mindscape, so I might just M2R1.
Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
Oh yeah, by the way, I think this boss is really cool. Like, you know, how she brings up the dead soldiers in the whole waterfall tsunami attack thing. I think the boss is cool and all, but I'm kind of worried about like low cost kills and like the low spenders or free to plays, because this boss has 2 invul phases and it has a decent chunk of HP. I know people are gonna be mad about this fight, man. Oh, and one more thing, right? Who was in the fucking studio making this shit? Like, come on, brother. Just say you wanna fuck the boss already. Like, dude. They're not even hiding it. Who cooked this? Do you know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about Zao. Now, you didn't hear this from me. You didn't hear this shit from me. Zao is not an attack agent, not an anomaly agent. He's a stun agent. Now, look. 3 things are going to happen, right? They're going to use Zao with Miyabi, because, you know, I think we can tell Zao's going to be an ice something. So she's going to be another Miyabi support. she's gonna be Yidhari's stunner, or she's just gonna be fucking Hugo support. Like, bro, who gives a fuck about Hugo, man? Like I broke at home, like, you know, the RDCB, like, roll out the window, but that fucking Hugo, man. Like, come on. Okay, I know it sounds mega doom posty, but look, I have no interest in the current patch. Next patch, let's be real, it's just Yishuan getting a new support. Unlike when Astra and Yuzuha dropped, Lucia isn't going to be helping 50 million teams. She's only helping Yishuan teams and Yidhari teams. And after that, it should be Zao, right? Miyabi doesn't need help. Miyabi's perfectly fine. Yugo's issues are just tied with how the bosses are currently being designed and HP inflation. I guess the only logical thing is, like, Zao becomes Yidhari's final piece, so you run Lucia, Yidhari, and then Zao on the same team. I'm sure that would probably be like busted as hell, but I just want Zao to be her own DPS. Like, why couldn't we get a physical attack Zao, or I don't know, ice anomaly Zao? And I know it's like another Miyabi buff, but I just rather Zao be like the star of the show. Like, Zao comes onto the field, Zao pops the Zao zone domain, and then she's just like a Zao-illion damage. She gets Zaos all over the boss, man. I can't. That shit would be fucking fire, man. Like, imagine when 2.8 drops and we get Miasma Bringer in Deadly Assault, 400 million HP. Zao just comes onto the field, pops the Zao domain, the Zao zone, and she just destroys Bringer. Like, that should be fucking fire, man. M0 Zao, one cost 400 million HP crit. Like, tell me that shit wouldn't be fucking fire, man. Zao going crazy. I randomly just decided to play Miyabi Burnice on Priest because I was thinking about it, like, what will happen when Burnice gets buffed? Like, what could they do for Burnice when she eventually gets a buff? Because I think we're at the point now where I think we can clearly just say what characters need to get buffed the most. Caesar definitely needs a buff. Her ultimate just does nothing, and she's just fallen off at this point. Burnice, she's just being hard replaced by Vivian, and she kind of struggles now, especially with the anomaly build-up increase thing. And then Zuyan, I'm gonna be real, I don't think Zu is like, oh my god, she's horrible to watch character to play. Like, all she really needs is a defensive assist and more damage. By the way, I know I just said Burnice struggles. Yeah, I'm using her on Priest without Yuzuha, but remember, these 195k videos, don't take them too seriously. I'm just trolling when I'm playing the game. I just noticed I didn't get my disorder. I definitely missed it by like a second or something. I should have put Yuzuha and just had Astra go on Fiend. It's whatever. What can they even do when Burnice hits her buff, actually? Because they're not going to revert the anomaly chain because they want to kill Miyabi, which I get it. Miyabi low-cost kills are just going crazy on the game. Vivian exists, and she basically hard replaces what Burnice. She just does everything Burnice does, but better. I don't think they're gonna give Burnice like a fire bloom or something. What the hell can they do for this character? Would they give her something like aftershocks, maybe? Obviously, when you hit the enemies, it builds up fire anomaly, but maybe they could have it so the aftershocks build up like a small amount, but it doesn't use Burnice's gauge. So you kind of have like double fire anomaly build-up speed. I don't. Does that make sense? You know what I mean, though, right? They could do something like that, I guess. Again, I don't think they're gonna give Burnice a fire bloom. That's just really dumb. But I'm just, what can they give Burnice? Because like, she's a. I don't think she's poorly designed. Like, there's not really any cracks in Burnice's kit. Well, I say kit like it's Dokkan, but Burnice is just a solid character, I guess. She can still, like, her and Miyabi, they killed the regular Pompey a while ago. It's just kind of natural progression where Vivian dropped, she does what Burnice does, but a whole lot better. I guess an example is like Jane and like how lucky she got with Alice. Like, they just have like amazing synergy together. But Burnice, unless they like release an agent that they want the enemy to be burned at all times, and then Burnice just gets like some cracked hyper synergy with them. It'll be interesting to see what they do with Burnice, because she's like definitely in my top 3 characters. Burnice, she's mostly the reason why I actually stayed on the game. I just love Burnice. You know, Burnice, Vivian, and eventually when Zhao drops, you know, those 3. Those, like, if you ask me like who are my favorite 3 characters, it's those 3. But yeah, I guess we just wait and see what Burnice gets in the future, really.